Okay guys, welcome back. Was looking at all my molds this morning thinking what can I do that's a bit different, and I found this one. And with Christmas just around the corner, I thought I'll use it because I haven't used it before. It's like a big star. And I thought it would be really pretty to do some cellophane. I really enjoyed using that cellophane the other day to do my octopus, my octopi. Isn't he gorgeous? Little Ockie. So I'm going to use this sheet of cellophane. I think it's cellophane that I've got. I've got that many different sheets of stuff. I don't even know what's what anymore. There's this. It's a square. It seems to be thicker. And this one seems to be a bit thinner. So anyway, I'm going to go with this one. Oh, and I'll show you all the other bits I've got. I bought all these bits just on eBay, I think they were. Look at that. I'm going to use them at some stage in coasters maybe. Really pretty. There's a black one. And then that's just like a cellophane one. So yeah, lots more videos to come. So what I want to do is I want to put some clear resin in this. And then I'm going to let it set up so it's just touch dry. And then I want to come back and put some of this on it. And then put some black over the top. But first of all, we need to work out the size of this so that I can put that on. So this is, I don't know if you can see there. See, this has got the plastic, this is the clear coating here. It leaves fingerprints. I'm assuming that's the side that you put down. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oops, there's a crease there now. I wonder if that makes a difference. I better not use the crease. I'm going to put it like that. And I'm going to mark around it. Now I've got a couple of different pens because I'm not sure what's going to mark. Hold it down. Is that going to work? Nope. Alright, I'll have to go for a marker. That will work. So I'm just going to mark it out. And obviously, you know, this is going to be bigger than what is in the center. Like, you know, what's in the other side of the mold. So I'm going to cut on the inside of my line. I might have to go in quite a little distance, but this is just a guide. Whoa, don't roll right off the table. Just putting some pressure on that so it doesn't move too much while I trace around it. If you've got a finished piece, you know, a coaster or an ornament or something, because I've never used this mold, but if you've got a finished piece, you can just get the actual finished piece and trace around that, which would be a lot easier because see, it's got this area here, that thickness. So yeah, I'm going to have to cut that far in from my line so that it fits inside, because I want it to sit inside there. So get some scissors, some skizzers, and I'm just going to just roughly cut around it first so that I can pick it up. I can put my roll away. It's very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to keep the clear plastic on to protect it. I'm just going to cut this out. See, I don't know if you can see, there's a crease line just there. Maybe I did it when I was cutting out a piece the other day. It's really pretty. It's got all these rainbows on it. It's so pretty. All right, so now that's my image there. And I need to cut. I need to be able to see where my line is, so I'm going to have to go this way, I think. I'm going to cut, I need to cut quite a bit inside my line, so I'm going to go about that distance in. Actually, I probably should get some smaller scissors. These are a little bit chunky to be doing delicate work. I've got some small ones. Where are they? Where are they? I did have some. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're with my pop sticks. With my stir sticks. Maybe this will be better. Probably be easier. Go all the way around. I guess you're probably better off cutting it a little bit on the bigger side, you know, because you can always make it a bit smaller, can't you? If you cut it too small, you're in trouble. So now I'm going to do that, and I'll come back to you when I'm done and I've mixed up some resin. Righto, that is done. I just put a little bit of, I peeled the clear plastic off and then just put some tape on it so that I knew where it was, because it's a bit tricky to peel off, like to get the start. So that I have made fit just in there like so. Hopefully it will be all right. Yeah, like I said, if you've got a piece that's already made from a mold, it's going to be much easier than trying to trim it up. I think this needs a little bit more off the end here. Just off that little tip there. So yeah, try and find something that you've already got a resin piece of, and use that, because it will be easier. So I've kept the protective plastic on, as I said. I've just pulled it back with a little bit of tape so that we're not going to get fingerprints all over it. And don't throw away your scraps. Probably cut off the sections that have got your, you know, your pen on, because you don't want that. But keep the rest of them, because you can cut that up into tiny little pieces, or you can just use it on a small mold. So don't throw away all those little pieces. Just, you know, cut your marker off. Right, all set. Now I'm using the Platinum 360 Plus, A and B. I've got 100 grams of A and 43 grams of B. Probably way too much, but I've got a couple of little other molds. There's some fish. I've got some hearts. I've got some other little bits and pieces that I can fill up if I need to. Now I want to show you this. Actually, I might have to take my glove off so that I can autofocus it. I'm going to show you, if you haven't seen this mold already, and again, just buy it on eBay or Amazon or wherever. So can you see in here there's like a little lip there? I'm probably going to just because it's this deep doesn't mean you have to fill it up that deep. So I'm probably going to just fill it to just over that, and then I can put my sheet of cellophane, or you can use you know, window film, you can use vinyl, holographic vinyl, whatever you want. And I'm just going to sit it on top of that little lip there. Okay, and then when it's set, or set enough, then I can just put that on, put my cellophane on, and then put a layer of black over the top. You can choose whatever colour you want, but I think black, you know, the dark colours seem to work well. Right, so before we start that, I'll move these out of the way. I'm going to spray my mould. Just put him out of the way for a minute, keep him safe. I'm going to spray my mold with some alcohol, just so that, because I don't want bubbles spoiling it. Just using the isopropyl. That's 100% isopropyl, and I've got it in a little spray bottle. Little cosmetic misting, because it's got a much finer mist, a little spray thing on it. So here we go. Spray all over, because we really don't want any bubbles. Hopefully that's enough. My torch is empty. All right, pick one area and just pour into it and let the resin just roll out on its own, and you'll get less bubbles that way than like moving your hand and pouring everywhere. Just try and pour into one area and let it spread. Just going slowly so I can see where it's spreading. Just like I said, I just want it to go over that little lip. I haven't used much at all. Oh gosh. All right, what are we doing? Are we over yet? A little bit more. This one doesn't seem to be over yet. No, a bit more. It's a bit deceptive because it's got all these angles. Just need that to go in there and around that little nib thing. I cut the end off there because I just thought that would be way too hard trying to get around that, so I just snipped it off. Nice piece of cellophane. Let's get a toothpick and get that resin to go just around the top there. Okay, how's that looking? I don't know that it's, I don't know, doesn't seem very level to me. It's probably just the mold. A little bit more there. All right, tiny bit more. And then I think that, oops, we haven't gone into that corner yet. Make sure it's gone into all your little star points. It's very thin little flimsy mold, so I'll do the best I can with it, but it's very thin, very flimsy. Hopefully I can still create something with it. All right, so that's yeah, that's all the resin I've used. So it's probably 1/4 of a cup, and I made up just over 1/2 a cup, so I probably used 1/4 of a cup. Now there's a few little bubbles. Both my torches are empty, and I forgot to refill them. Now as far as bubbles go, it's looking really, really good. Why is this so high? Oh no, it's not. It's deceptive. Yeah, it's looking really good. Now torch really, really carefully, because this, like I said, it's very thin, flimsy silicone, and you'll melt it really easily. It'll fuse to your resin. All right, let's do these little guys here, these little fish. Rip it open. Oh, they're cute. I think they're little koi. Get off me. Little koi fish. What I think I'll do with this one, though, I'm going to do it a little bit different because it's going to be really tricky to try and cut around there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a piece of cellophane over the top when it's done. I'm just going to like stick a piece on, and then once I unmold, I'll just trim around it because I think that's just going to be way too hard to try and cut around that. And also I want to see, you know, how it works, whether or not it will work without having a background. So let's do that. Let's spray again. Definitely need to spray into these little guys because they're very intricate little areas. And again, just pour into one area and let the resin move on its own, if possible. These are very fiddly. Woo! Don't overflow. The little fins are full and the tail's not yet. How does that work? Come in here, resin. Come into the little tail. Yes, I want to see how that goes. Like, do you have to go to the trouble of, you know, cutting it to fit? Or can you just put a piece on top and just trim around it? Does it make very much of a difference if you have black background or not black background? So we shall see. Gee, the tail's very thin. The body's like really, really deep. And the tail up here is very, very shallow. Who's used these little molds? Little koi fish. If you're not already a member of my Pouring Your Heart Out Facebook page, please join. If you've used these koi fish, or you've used cellophane, yeah, I'd love to see it. So if you're not already a member, please join. Just join as yourself though, not as your like business page or art page or whatever. Yeah, I'd love to see what you've done with these molds and your cellophane. I think that's enough. Look, I'll find something else to do with that. I have got something else I need to do with that. So let me just get you down. I want to show you how it looks without bubbles. I think it's really, really bubble free, but let's have a little look. This is because I've sprayed it with alcohol first. Now, can we see any bubbles? Is that a bubble or is that just reflection? Are you a bubble? Oh gosh, it's hard to get it straight. Alright, no, you're not a bubble. It's just a glare. And those as well. Those, see, I thought they were bubbles, but I think they're actually little tiny reflections of the ring light. Are you a bubble in the middle? Nope. I think they're all tiny, all those little white circles that look like bubbles, they're just reflections of my ring light. So as you can see, I don't see any bubbles. I don't know whether you guys can see any, but I can't see any. So it's a good little trick to use your alcohol. Use alcohol in a good, responsible way. Is that bubble? I don't know. So there we go. We'll let it set. And I just want it to set enough that I can touch it. You know when you touch the resin and it feels slightly sticky and it leaves like a fingerprint on there? But not sticky so that it leaves, like when you pull your finger away, it leaves a little sticky residue or anything. So yeah, I think it'll probably take about 3 hours. So I'll come back then and we'll do the next step. Hey guys, I'm back. Right, it's actually only 2 hours, and I've just checked it. I checked one of the little ones. Yep, so there, I can touch them. I hope I haven't left them too late. I'll leave them for a minute. Let's just do this one. Hope I haven't left it too late. I wasn't expecting it to be done by, you know, 2 hours. Try and get this clear backing off without getting too many fingerprints on it. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of a bit sticky. Hope that's the right side to put down. I actually don't know which is the right side to put down. The sticky side or the... But that's what I'm going to do. Don't really get... You don't really get a second chance to... No, you don't get a second chance to move it. If it's not in the right spot, that's it. Look, I can push it down with my finger. It's a little bit off. It's a little bit crooked. I thought I could, I thought I'd be able to have a little bit of wiggle room, but not so much. cut that bit off to fit in there, which is okay, you know, you can do that. But yeah, once it's down, that's it. There's no moving it. Whoops, you get out of the way for a sec. That's all right. I'll remember that for next time. Make sure that it's exactly where you want it. Oops, before you stick it down. Come out of there. See how it's a bit off? That's all right. Live and learn. First attempt. I'll just push it in. Now, what about you? You're a bit off as well. The one side's stuck down already, so I can. Whoops, got a bit of resin on me. I'll just trim that bit off. Should be all right. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. I'm just going to get some alcohol wipes onto my skin there because I've got a little bit of resin on me. There's a little bit of a fold. The other thing you could do, like if you don't want to use your finger, I've got this silicone, like a little silicone brush thing. Now you could always use that to smooth it, push it down into all the little corners there, like so. And try and, you know, smooth it out. I don't really want any wrinkles or crinkles. So this works well. And being silicone, you know, it's not going to leave any marks or anything like that. So, okay, well, see, that was a surprise because it only took 2 hours and I thought it was going to take 3, but it's pretty warm today. It is warm today in the studio. And then, you know, once it's down, that's it. You can't move it. I've got a crinkle here. Why have I got a crinkle? That's where it's stuck. I don't really want a crinkle. I'm just going to get my little baby wipe with a little bit of alcohol in it. See this one? That one, I think it kind of, I think I'd sort of dug down into the resin a little bit there. I didn't mean to, but I did. Let's clean that off. Okay, there we go. Right. Oh, gosh. Ended up using the leftover resin. I just domed this. This was just a little test piece. I used a silver pen to go around there. It was just a spare. So that's domed. That's what I did with the leftovers. Right, now this. Oh. Let's see if I can get the plastic off. If you put a bit of tape, like not masking tape, but sticky tape on that side and then pull, they should come apart, the two pieces, because they're a little bit tricky to do. Where are you? There we go. There you are. So now I'm assuming that this inside here, which is the nice clean side, because it's had the protective paper on it, that's the side to put down. I'm assuming so anyway. So let's do it, because the other side's got all fingerprints and things on it. Now this one, I'm just going to put straight over the top like that. And I've taken the resin right up to the surface of the mold, so it should theoretically sit on there nicely. Oh, I shouldn't have peeked. Look, look. No peeking. All right, so let's just make sure that hasn't got any resin on it. Just clean that off as well. Push that. I mean, you probably don't need to. I did a pretty good job, I think, of just giving it a press over with my finger. All right, so that's that one. Hard to pick up these little pieces. Right, let's see if I can get this one apart. Shall we try the masking tape trick? I mean, I don't have any sticky tape, I've only got masking tape, and you know, masking tape's not as sticky, but let's just try it and see if it works. But I think we're going to need proper tape, which is much more sticky. All right. No, it's not. It's not sticky enough. But that's the theory behind it. You get 2 pieces of sticky tape, not masking tape. But I don't have any sticky tape in here. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's got to be an easier way. See, I should have done this earlier like I did with the star. Got it. But yeah, I should have got it ready with like I did when I got the star organized. So there we go. Peel that off. So this side here is slightly sticky. Oh gosh. All right. So we'll turn him down, sticky side down, and I've got a fingerprint on it because I dropped it. Put the fingerprint up the other side. I don't even know if this is going to work. Alright, I'll have to tilt that a little bit just to fit that on. And again, push from the inside out, from the middle out. I don't think we're going to get any bubbles because the resin has set up. Oh gosh, there's a bit of overflow there. Yeah, so that's why I left it until the resin had a chance to, you know, harden up. Otherwise, all you're going to do is just trap bubbles underneath it. And we don't want bubbles, do we? So these 2 little koi fish, they should still look nice. So when I demold them tomorrow, I'll demold them with the paper, and then I'll just get some scissors and cut around. And then depending on what it looks like, you know, you can get your can of spray paint out and you can spray the back. Or you can just leave them like that, whatever you want. Right, I'm just going to go and mix up some black resin now. I'm going to come back and pour onto the back of the star. Still got a bit of a weird thing there. Anyway, all right, I'll be back in a minute. I just wanted to show you something before I get the black onto it. Oh gosh, look at it jumping around like crazy. Let's see if we can pick up some different colors. Yeah, it's not doing a whole lot, it's just doing sort of pink and blue, purple at the moment. But hopefully it will look really pretty once the black's on the back. Righto, I've got my resin. Put my glove back on again. When I was looking at this one a little bit more closely, I could see there was a few bubbles actually caught under the cellophane in the middle. I just got a pin and made a little hole and then pushed the air out. But next time, yeah, I'll be more careful to lay it exactly right, and then maybe start in the middle and then push each one out. But yeah, it's how you learn, isn't it? Now I'm going to put some black pigment paste into this resin. Just going to clean off my stick here so that I can dip it. Just using the Resin Expressions Midnight Black. I like that one. It's nice and opaque, nice and dark, which is what you want when you're doing black. And I was thinking about these two here. Obviously I can't pour resin over the top, but I was thinking I might put some nail polish on. So I've got this pretty pale shimmery sort of a bluey silver, and then a pale shimmery purpley silver. So I'm just going to paint nail polish on the backs. Why not? I just think it needs something rather than just, you know, just the cellophane. So I'm going to do that as well. It's looking nice and opaque. All right, let's do this. Let's pour it in. I made up, I don't really need to worry about bubbles now. What did I do? I put in, probably too much again. Always overdo it. 75 grams of A, and no, I didn't. I did. That was. That's what I wrote. I should do the first coat. 50 and 22. I did for this. 50 and 22 for the top coat. And you probably don't even need to do it this thick, but it's not quite up to the top yet. Let's push you down there. Off you go. In you go. Indigo violet is what I always say. It always makes me think of indigo, the colour. Indigo violet, in you go. Alright, now I'm going to have to get a toothpick again to go around that little section. Where did I put my toothpick? Where are you, toothpick? Oh, I put things down and I can never find them again. Oh, there it is. It's on the other side. Here we go. Push that around there. I guess you could hang it on a Christmas tree. It'd be pretty heavy though. It'd have to be a big tree. Oh, look at that. I got all that black left. Gosh! Always got extras left over, haven't I? Never mind. Right, let's put some nail polish on these. Now it's going to take a couple of coats, no doubt, and hopefully they'll stick. Oh, don't you hate that? Let's see if we can do you up properly. Going to come off this time? Yep. So I didn't want something too dark. I can see over here, you know, what the black's going to do. And again, it doesn't matter if I go over the edges because I'm going to trim it anyway. And I'll come back and I'll do another coat. And you can see where the little fishy outline is, so I'm just going over the outline. But yeah, you don't have to do it terribly neat or anything, because you remember we're cutting the plastic later, the cellophane. I'm going to cut it around the fishy. Okay, so that's that one, and I will come back and do another 1 or 2 coats. We'll see, but I won't video it. There's no point. You know how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to paint it on, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like. At least I'll have a little template to follow if I decide to use either of these 2 molds again, the koi or the star. When I demold, I'll actually have something that I can then trace to use as a template for the cellophane again. I may actually get my Christmas decoration mold out that I've made and put cellophane in those. That would look pretty. Alright, so that's me done for now. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll demold the babies. See you then. Hope they work. I'm a bit nervous. Hey guys, welcome back. I know you haven't gone anywhere, have you? I have, and I'm back. It's the same day. I'm hoping they're going to be okay to unmold, because again, I'm way too impatient. Right, let's start with this. So I just did 2 coats of the nail polish. That's all I did. So I don't want to peel the paper off though. Like, I want to keep the paper on there. So I don't know how to get him out. Oh, there we go. Start at the tail. It's easy. All right, let's get him out and then we'll flip him over, hey? Oh, it's coming out okay, look at that. Oh, I see some colour. Don't know that we're going to get much colour because, you know, we haven't got a black background. But I really like the shimmer of that. Look at that. Again, I don't know if I've put the paper on the right way because I did sticky side down. But, like, what's the point of having that protective cover or protective sheet on the sticky side if that's the side you're going to use? Like, I don't know. Do you guys know? Have I done it wrong? I don't know. Oh gosh. All right, let me just trim really quickly around. I won't do it really close. I'll just do it really quick so that we can see what he's going to look like. I'm getting some really pretty colours, but I don't know, is that the right way? Or is that the right way? I mean, this is the shiny side, but it wasn't. Or was it sticky because that's the side that gets stuck on the window and this is the good side? I was looking at it that was like the sticky side was being protected against anything with the clear plastic, but maybe it's just because it's sticky and this is the right side. Maybe I've done it wrong. Maybe I have done it wrong. I don't know. Or maybe there is no right or wrong way. Do you guys know? Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Which is the right side, like the up side, and which is the wrong side. Because I could potentially have done it wrong. I don't know. There's no one to tell me these things. And you see people do them like on YouTube and that, but they don't say, you know, use the sticky side down or use the sticky side up. I did see one girl using vinyl, holographic vinyl, and she did, oops, she did sticky side up. So going by that, I've done it wrong, but this is not vinyl, this is just cellophane. So probably would have been easier if I'd actually put this on a board and then got like a little knife and trimmed around it with a knife, like a really sharp, like a little scalpel, maybe a little surgical scalpel. Anyway, let's just do the one. All right, there he is. He's done. Look at that. I don't know if I've done it wrong or not, but hey, it looks amazing. Well, there's a little bit there I have to trim off. But yeah, maybe I'll have to get myself a little scalpel. Well, I probably won't do this again. Like, do it this way. It wasn't that. I mean, it wasn't hard to do, you know, just afterthought, stick the cellophane on afterwards. But it's just, you know, not as neat, I guess. Just don't look at the back. It was just an experiment. But look at those, oh, those colours. They are just divine, aren't they? Look at that. All right, now I'm not going to, I'll unmold this one, but I'm not going to trim it now because I want to get to the star. So this one had the purple on the background, the purple nail polish. Should pick these up out of the way. Does that look different? I mean, that one's got fingerprints all over it now. I don't know. I don't know. Get all these out of the way. Get out of the way. All right, there's that little guy. Come back here. All right, now this one, actually, I'll just trim around the edge. Just really quickly, just did that. All right, I'll fix up all the little extra bits later. I just want to have a look. Oh, look! Does he look any different with the purple background? A little bit. I'll have to just trim all that off though, won't I? They are so cool. Look at them. Wow. Well, this one had the blue and this one had the purple, so they do look a bit different, that's for sure. They're just really pretty. All right, I'll trim him off later. Let's get to this big guy with my rubbish. All right, here we go. Let's get to him. Where do I, okay, just loosen everything first. Just make sure everything's loose. Pull that down, go around, loosen. And then, oh, look, I had a bubble there. Never mind. All right. Oh, I'm so excited to see what this is going to look like. Super, super keen. Super keen. It's out. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to turn it this way because we're just going to fit better, I think. This way. All right. Here we go. The countdown. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no way. Oh, shut the front door. Look at that. That, oh, I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh. That is incredible. Look at it. Oh, wow. Oh, I've got to do more of these. Oh, wow. That is just amazing. Wow, 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 wow. And also because it's faceted, it makes a difference, as in there's different angles, you know, on the sides. There's the top, there's the side, there's that side. They're all like little pointy angles, so they're all picking up different colours. Look, we've got red and orange and gold, and then we go into green, and we've got blue, and then there's the dark blue. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I'm going to do more of these. That is just incredible. I'm so excited. Wow. So that's the black. It obviously works much better with the dark background. These are really pretty too, but not nearly as amazing as a black background. Wow. I can't believe it, you guys. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take it outside with me and sit and look at it all night. Okay. These are those, I just noticed, those are those little bits that I said that I'm going to stick the cellophane onto. You know, those little sort of side bits that I said I'm going to just take the resin up to that and then put the cellophane on it. And then when I poured my black on, it went up into that section. I didn't realise they were sort of offset like that. Huh. Look at that. Look at the facets. You can see it there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Shut up, Julie. That's enough. You're driving everyone crazy. I know you guys like it when I get excited. I'm very excited. So, and I love my little koi fish. I'm going to trim this one up. All right. Leave it there. Definitely going to do some more of these with different molds. I'm going to make my own faceted mold to do keychains. What do you think? We can do these in keychains. Yes, I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Definitely going to do it. All right, gotta go. I'm halfway through watching the block and I had to stop the show and come and unmold because I was just way too excited. All right, I'm going to trim this little guy up and I'll take a photo of this gorgeousness outside in the sun tomorrow. Do you like it like that? Or the blues? Oranges, blues, oranges, blues. I'll take a photo of it tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, that is going to be the most beautiful thing I've ever created. All right, love you all. See you real soon. Bye for now. Excuse me, I'm trying to take a photo here and don't touch that. I'm trying to show everybody how it shines in the sun. You go away. Hang on to it so he doesn't take it away. No, go away. No, it's not food. No, it's not. Go away. I'm trying to show everyone on YouTube how it shines in the sun. And you're making it very difficult. No, go away. It's not for you. Goodness me, everyone's loud and noisy today. There we go, shining in the sun. You want to be on film too, do you? You'll make me drop it, and then I'll be in trouble.